Splatoon 3 got revealed yesterday. Make sure you are hitting that subscribe button to stay up to date with everything Splatoon 3. I will keep you guys up to date with all of the news we do get about the game. But in this video, I will be covering all of the details that you might have missed in the Splatoon 3 trailer and what Nintendo did reveal on their social media platforms as well. So let's just start off with where the trailer starts off, and pretty much it starts off what I think is at the start of the story mode, and we get a look at the new Inkling and Octoling habitat, and it is different than in Copolis. It is set in a completely different area called the Splatlands, and yeah, this is an intense sun and harsh environment which has had a profound effect on its inhabitants, and I'm sure we will see the effect of that in the story mode. So yeah, the story mode, it kicked off with wreckage of trains everywhere as well, and then it cut to the Inkling, which I think might be Agent 3, I could be wrong on that, but we do get to see that character with a small fry salmonid, and this is a little bit different to Splatoon 2 because they were hostile towards us. They were our enemies. We were battling against them in Summer Run. So it does make you question, why is the Inkling with the small fry? And yeah, it does make me think that maybe this is going to be your companion throughout the story mode. Who knows? Maybe it could play into a co-op sort of mode. That would be really cool to see. Maybe the small fry is connected to what we did see in the Save Our Summons artwork we did get on New Year's Day in 2020. I'm saying that yes, they are connected. Maybe we have to help out this small fry. Maybe the salmonids are getting attacked. Let me know your theories in the comment section below. I will go through them in its own separate series. But straight away in the customization options, we see that gender has been dropped for style, which is a much welcome change for a lot of people out there. So well done to Nintendo for doing that. But also we get to see that straight away you can either choose to be an Inkling or an Octoling, which is different to Splatoon 2, where you did have to buy the Octo expansion DLC and pretty much complete that for you to play as an Octoling. So yeah, this seems like Inklings and Octolings will be teaming up again. So who will be the enemy this time around? That is a good question to sort of ponder at this stage. I guess it could be the Octarians, it could be DJ Octavio, it could be him again. Hopefully not. Hopefully he will not be the final boss. But yeah, pretty much we get to see new customization options for our playable character as well. New customization options for our eyes, which is new for the series. But also we do get to see new hairstyles as well, including braids. It does seem like there will be at least 7 hairstyles for you to pick for your Inkling in the single player. We don't really get to see the full amount because in the trailer they do go towards the end and then they go back through the options, so we don't know whether there are just 7 hairstyles in the single player or whether there are more. 4 of them are brand new to the series. They look really great in my opinion. Let me know your thoughts about that in the comment section below. But it does seem like that male hairstyles will be available for female characters and vice versa. So that is a nice cool change for a lot of people out there as well. You can also customize the small fry as well. We can get to choose between 7 hairstyles, which is pretty cool. In the next scene we do get to see what looks to be a new ink tank for the 3rd game, which is a nice cool change. But yeah, pretty much this has caused a lot of speculation on the internet. We get to see the Inkling and the small fry walk past what a lot of people are assuming is the Eiffel Tower. It definitely does look like that, and it would fit into the theme of Splatoon, where it is set in a post-apocalyptic world without people. So that would definitely fit into like the theme of the game, with the Eiffel Tower upside down. Maybe the Eiffel Tower did get sort of washed up when the human race did get washed up and when they did get killed off. Maybe in the multiplayer and also in the story mode, maybe we will get to see other locations around the world. Maybe we will get to see something like Big Ben from London, something like that. Maybe that could be the theme of the game. One thing I would say about the single player section of the trailer is that it has got me thinking like whether the gameplay will be different to what we normally see in the single player, where we pretty much have a hub area. We go to each level and pretty much the levels are linear based. We go from point A to point B. There is not much exploration to the levels. I'm just thinking that maybe there could be an open world element to the single player in Splatoon 3. I could be wrong about that, but yeah, I definitely did get that vibe from the single player section in the trailer. The hub area is known as Splatsville. It is known as the City of Chaos, and this does confirm that Splatoon 3 will be following on from the events of the final Splatfest in Splatoon 2, where Team Chaos did win. So we did influence the story of Splatoon 3 like what we did with Splatoon 2, where pretty much Callie lost. She got kidnapped. This time around Chaos did win over Order, so we are seeing that in the single player with the wreckage of the trains and also with Splatsville as well. So it is the new hub area. It is densely populated and it is more developed than Inkopolis. We get to see that from the train track above, where I'm guessing that the train we did board, you will see it go past every few minutes. We also get to see that through the new multiplayer tower, which we will use to get to all of the multiplayer modes in the game. And yeah, it definitely does look more modern than all of the other towers that we have used in the past in previous games in the series. We do get to see it having a glass ceiling, which definitely does make it feel a lot more fresh than before. So its development did rapidly accelerate a year and a half after the final Splatfest, even though it is located far away from Inkopolis. So yeah, I'm really glad that Nintendo didn't just stick with going with Inkopolis again. They branched out. They went with this new area, Splatlands, this desert-like area, and yeah, it definitely does have a apocalyptic sort of feel to it. I'm really glad that Nintendo are building out the lore of the series with Splatoon 3. I'm just really glad that they have changed things up with this third installment in the series. So I have had a closer look at Splatsville. I do believe we can see the red post box reappearing. This was used in Splatoon 2 for a way for us to post messages to the new hub area. So it does suggest that we will get that Miiverse-like feature returning again, which definitely would please me, because if we didn't get that feature, then the new hub area would feel really quiet. It would feel really dead. So yeah, in Splatsville you can see shops as well. Now we can see a shop with an eye, and I'm just wondering whether that will be more customization options, whether we can customize our eyes a little bit more, our eyelashes, our eyebrows. I'm not sure about that. Moving on to the multiplayer, where we do get to see a battle on a brand new stage. Now Turf War is back, where pretty much teams of 4 go up against each other, and whoever does ink the most amount of turf in their colour will win. But it is coming back with a twist, and the twist is that pretty much you spawn up in the air. I'm not sure whether this is just for the start of the match or whether this is throughout the whole of the match, but pretty much at least at the start you will spawn up in the air on an aerial drone, and you will get to pick where you will land on the stage, and that is completely different to what we are used to in the Splatoon series. So that is great to sort of stop spawn camping, which was a bit of a problem in the previous games. So yeah, this is a good change in my opinion. It does seem like they are standing on espresso machines. Now down below you can see the traditional spawning area. So what I am thinking is that you will just start off the match in the air, and then when you die you will spawn back in at the normal point. You will not spawn back in the air. You will start off in the air, you will get to pick where you want to land, but that is pretty much it. There are two new ways that players can move in multiplayer battles. The first one is known as the squid roll. It allows you to leap and twirl out of your ink. The second one is known as squid surge, which allows players to quickly swim up ink covered walls and come out at the top of the wall. So that is a big change to the gameplay mechanic in the multiplayer battles, and yeah, it does look really cool in the trailer. I think it might get a little bit annoying. I think I might find it a little bit annoying coming up against it, but you know what, I can't wait to try it out. I can't wait to try it out myself, and I can't wait to try out the other new mechanic as well. And speaking of new stuff, we did get a look at a new weapon in the trailer. It is a bow which can simultaneously shoot off 3 lines of ink, and yeah, it does look really cool. And I do believe this is the main weapon that we did see the Inkling use in the trailer at the start in the story mode. But yeah, I can't wait to use that bow in the multiplayer. Seriously, I'm just really looking forward to it, and I'm really pleased that Nintendo are being a little bit more creative with the new weapons, and I can't wait to see what other new weapons will be coming to the game. And Nintendo did confirm that some of the ones from the previous games will be coming back with new appearances. And yeah, we did see in the trailer that all of the classes will be coming back. We did see the splatter shot, so the shooter type class is coming back. We saw blaster, so yeah, that is coming back. We did see Splatling, we did see a slosher type weapon as well as a charger. Nintendo did confirm that we will get a combination of new special weapons. We did see a crab like one in there, as well as reworked ones from previous games, and we did see the Ink Zuka, which was a special weapon from the first game, but it does seem to be working a little bit differently to what it did do in the first game. And pretty much it does seem like that you will get 3 shots to shoot with, and that is it. And it does seem like the actual shots themselves will be different as well. It does seem like that it will be working like the Rainmaker from Splatoon 2. And yeah, I do believe we did see like a Stingray or like a Killer Whale type of special weapon where you do shoot off 6 projectiles, and yeah, that does look really fun. Finally, in this screenshot, it does look to be a victory screen, sort of victory animation that you probably will do in the game. So yeah, that's pretty much all of the details we know at the moment. Let me know in the comment section below some of the other details you have spotted as well. But that's pretty much it with this video. I will see you in another one soon, hopefully.